Hey, aloha everybody, and welcome to Beachwalks with Rocks. Today is show number 227, and you can find us at beachwalks.tv. Or I should say, you can find me today at beachwalks.tv. So the reason I said that's just me, not us today, is because, you know, I'm on the road traveling, and so I'm doing the shows solo. I don't have Lexi, who I really miss, and I don't have secret cameraman. So we'll see how long my arm lasts here, because if you could only see me, I'm holding the camera with my right arm extending out in front of me. So anyway, I'll try and get some good views for you as well. And it's been raining all morning, and I've been trying to wait for a break to get out between the sprinkles. Anyway, the topic for today, don't believe everything you think. It's one of my favorite bumper stickers that's been around here in Santa Fe for a really long time. And it's such a brilliant concept, I think. If you really tease it apart, don't believe everything you think. Well, of course, if we don't, you know, the number 2 comes in right away and says, well, if I don't believe what I think, what on earth do I believe? And it's not about, you know, surrendering everything you do believe, because of course we adopt our beliefs based on experience and research and knowledge and exposure to other people. But sometimes things change, and sometimes we're wrong, as Tony Katz likes to say. Hi, Tony. Anyway, sometimes we get more information and we find out that, in fact, an opinion that we held really maybe isn't the most accurate one right now. You know, I was reading yesterday that the Pope is thinking about changing the concept of limbo. Limbo, to those of you who are not Catholic, is the belief that if a baby dies before it has been baptized and cleared of original sin, I'm going to have to watch my step here, that that baby doesn't get entry into heaven, but that baby, in fact, is stuck in what's this place called limbo. And I'll just show you where we're going here. Heading down into the arroyo, and obviously we've had a little bit of rain because things are quite overgrown, I must say, compared to usual. So anyway, this concept of limbo means, you know, you don't ever get into heaven through, even though you might have been, you know, only an infant and you really haven't had time to commit many sins, or any sins really. So the Pope is now thinking about changing that. Look at this beautiful view here. Thinking about changing that so that babies do get into heaven. And so this belief was actually first developed in the Middle Ages, when, let's face it, all kinds of goofy things were going on. And we've learned so much and changed so many collective and individual opinions since then, that it totally makes sense to me that we'd want to revisit that situation. So it's one of the reasons that I don't like to attach myself to pretending that there are these absolute truths, 100% right, 100% wrong, because really it's just a question of perspective in that moment. And I really enjoy life being about gathering more information, meeting more people, getting their perspectives, and having really continually fluid ideas about things. You know, I've just come across a really simple and common example of this don't believe everything you think, because here I am on my usual walking path that I've taken for 6 years, and if I had told someone to take off from my front door, I would have told them exactly what they would find, and here's where the trail goes, etc. But of course I'm here now, and what's happening is that there is now construction in place, and so it looks like some kind of homes are going to be built back here where I used to walk the wilderness without seeing anyone other than occasionally someone else who's walking their dog. So my information would not have been accurate today. It's time for me to update my disc. But you know, weekends, we have a little more time. It's a good time to think about perhaps reevaluating a few things that you think you believe and wondering if they are due for an update. So aloha everybody, thanks for joining me today. If you'd like to Skype, it's Roxanne Darling. Ooh, the glare. If you'd like to call, the number is 949-544-1456. And take care everybody.